Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's Lovely World. And last video, we built this monstrosity. We finished in 2 videos. We actually managed to build this entire thing. Actually, it's 2 things, really. We built this, and of course, it's built that with it. And yeah, the only thing I really had to do at the end was I just had to kind of fill in some grass here, and I think a little bit over there, and the game is ready to go to play. It's ready to go. So that's awesome. We got that done. So we're going to stay in the Funland today, and as you saw on the title of the video, we are going to, where is it? We are going to play the it's way over here, the turbo types. We're going to build turbo types today, which goes right over in this area, kind of like wherever we had all these animals before. And you know what, before I start, I do want to note, now on Stampy's latest video, you know he's been building over next to the over by Harriet's Hill, and he's been building, like he's flattened all this land out, and he's building this huge tower right there where Harriet is currently standing, and it goes up to like I don't know, somewhere like around this height or something like that. And there's the path. There's a the checkered path that goes around town. He's going to start building the town more around in this area, and I'm like, oh look, the path kind of goes this way, and then I saw, oh, it kind of went back behind the theater, and then in one shot I saw it actually goes there. It goes way over here and runs along this direction, and kind of meets up with the area that's where Polly's house is, which we have not even touched yet, and it meets up back here, and there was a shot where all this was all leveled out, like it's all at this level, and it's just kind of brought. It looks like what is this, a horse farm bathhouse or something? What is going on over here? Jeez, everybody, put some clothes on, why don't you? So this is all like flattened out. I have no idea what the deal is with these things exactly. I haven't seen it in person yet, but I was like, whoa. And then, yeah, the last video, he went to go get mittens, and like it's all like this new path starts like, I don't know, somewhere around like here, and then just kind of runs back this way and goes whoa over here, and then goes this way. And I'm like, okay, so clearly, Stampy, I need to come have a little visit, because one, we really need to destroy Squid's house. Unfortunately, it's not there anymore. It is just not there anymore. So wow, hey, that could be the new thing. We could have a we're not going to be building anything in that video. We will be destroying Squid's house. I hate to destroy it just because it's like a piece of history, but apparently it is gone. And yeah, we've got some new territory and new paths, new dirt. We've got so much stuff. Generally, we tend to handle that stuff as needed, when we build like, oh, something new. But over here, like this is, there's not going to be anything new built over here. Clearly, there's no room for anything new. Yeah, shouldn't say something like that. That's exactly when he's like, yes, and I have built all this new thing. Like, Stampy. Anyway, just wanted to kind of mention that because I do watch his videos, everybody. People seem very surprised. And, we've got all this land to build out. But yeah, we haven't built anything here yet. But we'll get there. We will get there. So yeah, all right. So we're doing a little one. We're going to do another. Maybe we can make this another one video deal. If I could just shut up long enough to get started, that would be super. All right. So let's do that. All right. So this is a pretty simple game. The turbo types, and there's no redstone. It's just a matter. The worst part for you, well, for me too, is the digging, because this goes down to bedrock. In Stampy's world, we dig down to. I think it's like the 61st block. We dig 61 blocks down to get to because he basically digs all the way down to his bedrock. And you may or may not have that much room under your ground. I don't know. You'll have to decide for yourself what you want to do. If you have plenty of room, then go for it. If you have only 5 blocks or whatever, you can. I leave it to you to do whatever you need to do. But we're gonna build it like he did. Hopefully I'll be able to go down about that far. I haven't actually tried it yet. Probably something I should have tested out. All right. That's okay. I'm sure this will go deep enough to have plenty of fun. I'll probably run into a huge pocket of lava and ruin my day. Anyway, all right. So I've got some red wool in my hand for a good reason. So we're going to build the outline of this. This is one of the few games like this one where there's no path leading up to it. It just goes bumps right up against the path here. So we're just going to skip the first 3 grass blocks here, and we're going to carve out 11 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we should have 1 block here. Is there a cow right under me? Oh my God. I hear this breathing. I'm like, who's breathing on me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Take your friends out of here. You're in my shot, man. You're in my don't moan at me. You're in my get out of here. What do you think, this is Hollywood? Get out of here. This is my channel, not yours. Anyway, so that's 11 blocks this way, and we want to go, let's see, we're going to make the initial rectangle part, and that is 13 blocks long. Excuse me, sir. 1, 2, 3, oh, actually, we want to count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then we're just going to connect this up here. Oops, I kind of went a little too far. Let me grab some grass here. We want to leave 3 blocks there. 1, 2, and match. Okay, so this is the outline. And then we're just going to put some. I keep digging a little bit too far. I probably need to dig that anyway. It doesn't matter. All right, so this is just going to be a ring of red wool all the way around here, and yeah, a little piggy. Right, and so that's the basic outline of the game. Now there's this little kind of building back here that actually is where you come up. If you have failed the game and dropped all the way to the bottom, there's a little building here to bring you back out of here. So we're gonna just kind of build a little outline for that. Let's see. We're gonna skip the first 3 blocks, and then we're gonna put let's see, 3 coming out this way, and then it's 5 total across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just bring it back in there, and we're going to overlap these like this, and we're going to make a little, oh, I'm going to need some glass. Oh, here, look, I have my glass block ready to go. Put a little glass on here, top of these, and a little red, a little more red. We're going to make a little doorway there. And oh, well, I guess we can just like, oh, whoa, no, we want to make a little roof here, I was about to say. And I'm getting a lot of spectators for this video. They must really want to play this game. They must have heard, get it, heard, because they heard of animals. Anyway, so yeah, so this is the tunnel where you come up. So I'm just going to just lay down these here just for now, and we'll lay that in there too. So we'll have to cover this entire, that's all going to be covered with wool, red wool on the inside of it, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So we've got this whole area, and we want to take some light blue, and we want to replace, let's see, we want to replace these first 2 rows. I really feel like I'm being watched here. There's chickens and cows all over the place. The first 2 rows here, yeah, and then 1 single row going this way, and 2 rows again going this way, and then a single one again on the other side. This is a nice symmetrical, and then we're just going to fill this in. This is where a speed potion, yeah, I think I'd recommend that. It's fairly small though. There we go, and bring this meats up here. Okay, yes, all right, so now all the way around this thing is a netherrack. It's a nether brick fence, I should say, this stuff here. So we're just going to put that all the way around, except on the front. We're just going to have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3 total on that side. 1, 2, 3, and then we just fill the rest in. All that. Oops, I think I missed one there. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, so then there's going to be 2 big T, big letter T's here. We'll get to them. Actually, let's build them right now. For facing the game, we need to, let's see, the T on the right is going to be cyan, which I have here in my hand. And what we're going to do is put the block is going to go here, and it's going to be 5 blocks tall, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then at the top, of course, just kind of put one on each side to make a little T. And the other one on the left is blue, same exact thing. And we should have a space in between. Yep. And that's good. We should have a space in between. All right, so that's kind of the outside part done. And we'll have a couple of signs on there too when we're done. Now, this part here, what's left here is this little square of blocks. And we're going to have to dig out, all of this. All the way down 61 blocks. Yeah, because we're in, yeah. Now it's kind of, we could get away with not having to dig it all out, but really, it's just easier to dig it all out anyway. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So it's a 7 by 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So that block should be 7 by 7. And when we get to the bottom, yeah, there should be walls, like the little room down at the bottom. There'll be walls like in this area, and then the room will end up being 5 by 5. So we're gonna need to dig it all out. All right, so I am going to pause here while we all dig straight down as far as you can to bedrock or 61 blocks or somewhere in that vicinity. Just dig it down a good nice amount, and we will meet back up here in just a minute. Okay, that was interesting. It actually was actually made it all the way to 61, and it hit bedrock just down here. I totally lucked out in that regard. So yeah, the only really anything interesting I hit was there's some redstone that's kind of sitting around here. I'd love to hear if you guys hit anything terribly interesting. I think in Stampy's Seed you end up hitting a couple of cave systems down there, and gosh, I can't remember. Well, it's been a while, but so yeah, I'd love to hear some of your exploits from digging all that out. Actually, I ended up using just TNT pretty much right through the middle. I just kind of made this like kind of little tower of it in the middle, and it did a pretty good job. And I actually just had to do a bit of cleanup, so that actually wasn't too bad. So you may have noticed down here at the bottom, I've also dug out this little slot here. This is the tunnel that goes back up to the little red house up there. So once you've dug this out, make sure you're pointing in the right direction, and you're going to dig back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dig back 6, and that's going to actually just bring that straight all the way up. This gets rid of the you're going to have red wool behind there anyway, so this is going to you're going to actually end up digging out, a tunnel that's going to be, each side is going to be red, so we have to dig out all 4 sides. But for now, I think you understand how to do something like that. I'm just going to leave it like this. Oh, got a little gold there. That's nice. So yeah, this is going to be, I will need to dig this out. So I'm going to dig back to this block here at this height, so that I can put red wool on both sides. I'm not really worried about any extra things that I might need to to mine here, right here, and some nice stuff here. So once we have these, what I'm doing right now, I'm just going to go ahead and finish this one row here. And okay, so I'm going to take, this is where we're going to really start getting heavily into the red wool. I'm going to leave that alone for now. I'm going to go back up to the top, and let's see, you can fly up here. Woohoo! There we go, and we're out. Okay, so first of all, we need a solid red wall that goes along here, skips a row, goes along here, and just keeps skipping. Skips a row here, and here, and here, and then on this side. So first thing you want to do is take this red wool and bring all of it straight down. Just even these middle ones, just bring down these walls here, and yeah, let's do that first. Oh, but we don't want to bring it quite all the way down, do we? Where do we want to leave off? You know what? Maybe I don't know. Maybe we do want to start down here. Maybe this would be easier if we started kind of down here. Is that crazy? Is that crazy enough to do? Let's do it. Ha! I'm crazy. All right, let's grab the yellow. No, let's see. The colors we're going to need are, well, obviously red, green. Oops, no, purple. Hold on, let's try this again. Purple, orange, and red, and lime. Okay. And I'm going to grab some torches. Pretty sure I'm going to need them real quick. Okay. So here, right back in this area, let's just fill all this in with red wool. There's no need to, there's no other colors back here. This is all going to be, some of these are going to be hidden because it's going to be a hallway here, but let's just do the floor first. And we can go all the way around. Yeah, we'll go all the way around once with the red wool. These are where the walls are going to be anyway, so all right, so then here, let's see, in the middle, nope, okay. So the far right one, if you're looking at that hallway, let's see, this is going to be lime, so we're just going to make one strip of lime, and then a strip of red, a strip of orange, is that right? Oh, blue, red in between here, and then purple on this side. Okay, so now what we could do is let's build little walls on this hallway back here. Just build these straight up. Oops. Oh, come on. Okay, one's in the back too. Those will end up going all the way up. Here and there, and then one more here, but I don't want to go all the way. I want to keep that clear. Okay, so I want to be able to have a two block hallway here, and then it starts getting dark down here. So let's see, if this is one, we want to put a torch in the wall. So on the third block back from the end, yeah, 1, 2, 3. We're just going to punch in here. Let's put an extra piece of wool here, and torch here, same thing over here. There we go. That'll help light that up tremendously. Okay. So now we're going to bring this wall all the way around here. So let's see. We're gonna this red wall is going to go all the way up. But for now, we're just going to bring it up to the height of the room, which there's going to be 3 blocks here, and then this is like the bottom. This height is the bottom of the walls that are up there. So if we just take this, kind of carefully go across, this front wall it's going to be purple on the left side, and that's going to go that's going to end up going all the way up. It's going to be orange here, but it actually starts here. So that's going to go up that way. And then we got this row, this wall of red that's going to go all the way up to the top. And then this one is going to be, this is going to be the lime green. And so that's going to come straight down here. And then this is all just going to be filled in with the red. So the orange doesn't go all the way down to this block because I guess we wanted to have that as red ceiling there. So that just goes to there. The other ones come all the way down to this. And then the side walls are completely red again here. And we'll just do it up to this level for right now. And then these walls match up with, these colors match up here. So we're just going to bring these, and these will go all the way up. Let's see, this is orange in the middle. These colors will go all the way up to the top there. And so we should be left with a room that is 5 by 5 down here. So let's just double check that. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 obviously that way. And we've got our little hallway started down here. Okay, that's good. So if you made it down into this thing, you know you've lost your game. This is not good. It's not good. There'll be ladders up here too. All right, so now we know where we have to go. We have to connect stuff from down there to up here. So at this point, what we're going to do is just take each of these colors and not in this, not this way. This is a very slow way. So you're going to take everything that's down here and bring it all the way up, starting with the red, or you can do it however you want. You know, just take one of these colors and you know, just bring it all the way up. Since we have these nice clean walls, that's easy. Bring it right up to here. Now the only kind of overkill part of what we dug out was these corners, but that's okay. You can just ignore them. So then we'll have, let's see. So this is right. Yep. Okay. So then there'll, you know, be an orange square by the time you get up here. Lime will be here. Orange, purple will be here. You know, so this will look like, oops, this when you're done. Lime here, orange here. So we want to take all these colors and meet them up. Everything that's up here, we want to, you know, this wall is going to be solid red. Bring these in between these two, just looking like a toaster to anybody else. Why that just came to mind. These red walls that are in between, they go all the way down. Take these colors on the sides, bring them all the way down to what we've built already. And I'm going to get out of my way of my helper while they do that. And then all that's left is right in the middle. There's an additional one. So what we're going to do is just go use the same color. In this case, this is purple. So we just need to kind of make it stop right where the ceiling stops. We're going to bring this all the way up, and we're going to do this for all three colors. So let's just add the other two. And then we just have to add, there's add three more to each of these. They become just kind of the little center pillar. And then you'll get some signs on there. So that's like the worst of it, really. The only thing left to do from what needs to happen down there is we've got this tunnel. We've got this tunnel that goes all the way down. So all you need to do is just dig out each of the four sides. Don't worry about the corners. That will be a bit of a waste of time. Just do all four sides all the way down to what we built below, and just make it meet up with that little hallway that we built down there already. But as you can see, it gets a little dark down here. So what Stampy did is about every 10 blocks or so, he just adds a torch. So it'll be like you want to do it on this side. Not the ladder is going to be on this side when we're done. So what we can do is just kind of go down, whoa, into the dark. Yeah, see, it gets really dark down there. So we want to basically do like one of these about every 10 blocks or so. We're not going to bother counting like from Stampy's world. Let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That seems good. Right when it gets nice and dark, that seems like a good place to put a torch. I think that's good. Oh, and I used orange. That's no good. Red. Put them on the sides like that, and then there we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hello. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, right around here looks good. Yeah, you don't have to get crazy. Get them in any kind of exact place. Just keep this lit. It's a little scary in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it sounds good. So just keep doing this. A couple more I think we can get in here. Oops, I just covered that whole thing up. There we go. And all right, so a couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that sounds good. Put this down so I can see what I'm doing. Maybe that would be smart. That way you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, just do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Somewhere around there. Yeah, just do it whenever it gets too dark to really kind of see what you're doing. Oops. Maybe I need to see what I'm doing here because I can't seem to get this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we need another one? Sure. Why not? Can't hurt. Can't hurt. Okay, so that's plenty of light for that. And we're going to grab some ladders. We need ladders. all over this thing. Oh, and we're going to need signs in just a second too. Not item frames, but signs. Okay, let's go down to the bottom. Woo! Okay, so we need ladders in here. Let's start to fly here. This is where it gets tricky. Oh, this is not bad. This is working out pretty well. Usually in a tight spot, getting the ladders to work is a little tricky. And just bring that up so that it comes all the way out like that. And it's going to go ahead and fall down here with that ladder there. It's going to make me fall too slowly, so I'm just going to use this method. Okay, so here, and oops, this green didn't come quite all the way down, did it? So we should have this flush all the way down here. So we just need, on these center ones only, we need a little, just to put a sign right at the bottom of each one, just a blank sign, or if you want to type something, knock yourself out. Okay, that's going to keep the water from flowing down into here. And then on the other sides are where we're going to have the ladders. So, and the ladders only come down to here, so that there's no chance, or well, if you can fly, sure you can, you know, but normally you wouldn't be able to get up there. So you'd have to use the exit that way. So let's see. So let's go ahead and add ladders to all these outside walls. And again, on this side, just bring it right down to there. Leave the bottom two empty. So let's bring the ladders up on both sides. No ladders on these center ones. We're going to put water there in just a minute. So let's just do those ladders. Okay, so now the ladders go up, 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 and you want them double check to make sure none accidentally stuck to like somewhere else on the wall or behind you. Ladders can act weird when you're putting them on, so we don't want anything interfering with the water that we're going to put down here. So yeah, go ahead and just double check that. And in the meantime, there's some torches that need to go down here, even though it's pretty bright down here. Actually, I'm kind of surprised, but not at night. At night, it will not be bright. So there's a torch that's going to go underneath on this side and this side, and that's it. That's going to do it. Let's see, the fastest way to get out of here. I'm going to fly. Woo! Fly right out of there. There we go. All right. So now, to make this functional, we just need to add some water to these spots here, and then we'll be almost done. So right up against these, just put one bucket of water each and let that slide all the way down, and it'll be stopped by the sign that's down there, and then these will be ready to go. So now what's left to do, let's see, we've got some signs up here. I can just find my signs, and I do have a few more torches to put on here. Let's see. On top of the T's, there's one in the middle of each of those. There's one in the corner and in the middle of this, so that would line up with these here. Same on this side. There we go. All right, line it up with those center ones and there. And there's one on the top of each of these. And that looks like it. Now we also need some chests, and let's see, those are going to go back here in the corner. Yeah, all the way in the corner here on this side and that side. Oh, my game just kind of glitched on me there a little bit. Okay, so in these, just fill these up with signs. I'm not going to do it. You can just put your own signs in there. Just fill them up with signs. That's the only thing he has in there. Also here, I need to have a steel door. I think it's steel, iron, whatever, iron. And then they use to open it. Gotta breathing into my microphone here. Sorry about that. Here it's just like it's just loud noise here. I apologize. So these, let's see, we need lever. Oh yeah, I got the lever. And I think there's a button on the inside or something like that. Yeah. Okay. So we put a steel door here. And oh no, a lever on the outside, and then there at least was a button in here. I'm not sure if that's still in there, so you can escape. Usually you have to just stand out, wait and beg for someone to let you out. That doesn't seem very nice. And okay, so let's see, we got the torches. Okay, signs. So signs. The three colors represent three different challenges. The purple one is typing the sentence, "The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog." So this one is just simply labeled as a fox, and the second one is where you play it. You just have to type the alphabet as fast as you can, A, B, C, D, blah, blah, blah. And that one is doing the numbers as much as you can. So for the alphabet, this one says this, A, B, C, and just make sure there's a space between all those letters. And similarly over here, 1, 2, and 3, also with spaces between there on the second lines of those signs. So let's just go ahead and add the same ones on this side. And that pretty much just leaves the front sign, which is the name of the game over here. So it goes turbo types. So over here we've got turbo, and then over here types, and that is plural types. All right. So what else? Is there anything left over here? Well, we're starting to fill this side out a bit more. This is good. We're starting to look like Stampy's Funland here. If I frame my camera like this, it's like you'd never know that there wasn't anything beyond all the rest of this. So let's just double check this. Okay, that looks good. Everything's done, I think. That's looking good. All right, so then the next video, let's keep this going here. That is a one video, another one video. Wow, a one-part video. Looks like the shiny shop over there. So that's good. Let's continue. Let's do another one video. How about that? We'll do the Tumbling Towers, which goes right next to it. And I even have the exact height of the tower. Not that it's necessarily that important, but I do have that information from being in Stampy's actual lovely world. Yeah, and then we can maybe do a couple of these over here, and then start working our way in that direction. That would be very cool. So in the meantime, well, wait, can I drop here? There's my back again from the last video. I'm Darman68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!